Hello, my earth signs. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This particular reading is going to be focusing on whether or not your ex will be returning back into your life. So this reading is going to focus on your ex's headspace, what's going on in their heart, what do they want or need to say to you at this time, and some final thoughts and guidance towards the end of this reading. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single earth sign out there, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you are interested in a personal private reading from me, guys, all that information is down below this video, as well as a list of all the card decks that I generally use for my readings. All right, guys, so let's get started. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, this reading is for you, focusing on your ex, somebody that you are in separation from. And let's take a look and see if reconciliation is possible. And if not, this will certainly give you a better understanding of what's going on with this person to help you make decisions for your life moving forward. So let's take a look at that, guys, and see. So angels and spirit guides focusing on my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. This is a timeless reading, guys, so no particular time frame for it. Whenever you are guided to watch, okay? So let's take a look and see. What is going on with your ex? Interesting. The answer is yes. And the answer is no. Okay. Your ex is a little bit confused, not knowing quite what they want to do in regard to this relationship, this situation. This reading ultimately is for those of you in separation. Perhaps there has been no communication with this person, and they've been going back and forth on whether to possibly contact you, whether they want reconciliation, to reach out to you. And there is perhaps no movement at this time, because they're caught right in the middle of that. They don't quite know which direction they want to go. So rather than making any sort of choice, they're not making any choice whatsoever at this time. What else can you tell me, please, angels, for my earth signs? Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. What's in this person's headspace and heart space? What's going on with this ex for my earth signs? Yeah, something's definitely keeping you guys apart. There is a barrier between the two of you, whether that is a geographical distance, perhaps you guys are far away from each other, or perhaps they have moved on to another relationship. Some of you guys may have had to deal with a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be, but there is definitely something that is keeping you guys apart. It's either something or someone, okay? So we'll dig deeper. Whoops, hold on, let me grab that card that flew out. 1 second. All right, so this flew out of the deck, guys. Numbing. This person, your ex, is numbing themselves. Usually when this comes through, this reminds me of somebody that might be self-medicating, either through drinking too much, drugs, whatever way, whatever shape or form, they are numbing themselves, closed off to their feelings, possibly not wanting to face the issues that you guys are dealing with or have dealt with, and that's possibly what caused the separation and distance. But they're coming through with this numbing energy, and there's a barrier that's keeping you guys apart. This person can't decide one way or the other what way they want to go. What else, please, for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and their ex relationship? What is going on with this person? Yeah, pause, no movement, stagnant energy. Part of the reason for that, guys, is because they can't make up their mind, or they're coming forward with stagnant energy, unable to move, unable to make a decision. This kind of reminds me of that Two of Swords energy, where they know that they have the power to make choices in their life, but they are creating this stalemate energy where they're unable to make a choice. Look at this bottom card, free will. Everybody's got their own free will in their own life, Your ex can certainly make a choice in regard to reaching out, contacting you once again, taking that first step to be able to manifest communication once again. But what I'm feeling here at this time is that they're just not making any sort of movement towards you. No communication. You're not seeing them. You know, they've ghosted you. Some of you guys have feel that this person just fell off the face of the earth and they just disappeared. And the card beneath free will is conclusion. This is a relationship that has definitely come to an end. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, but that's definitely coming through, that the relationship is going through some challenges right now, and that's the reason why there is an ending here. Came to its conclusion. Somebody does hold the key to unlocking this door. You know, is it you, Earth sign, or is it your ex? I'm feeling more so that it's the ex in this relationship that needs to take that first necessary step to be able to manifest union here. But, you know, it's up to them whether they want to grab this key to be able to unlock this door here so that they could open up lines of communication or to come back towards you. But right now, with that pause energy, there is no movement here. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some psychic tarot messages. For my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Let me see, hold on, guys. I think my camera is acting up. No, it's good. Okay. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, angels and spirit guides. What else is going on with the ex? What is going on with this person? Why is there distance and separation with your ex? What is in their headspace? What is in their heart truly about this connection? Why are they unable to make a decision here for you? Six of Cups. They may not be making any sort of decision right now, and it might be stagnant energy, but they still think about you and they still miss you. Memories of love with that Six of Cups is somebody who's feeling nostalgic. This could also be you guys, okay, where you might be missing this person and you're remembering the good times. Memories of love. You have a lot of love for this person still. And if they still have feelings for you, and I do feel that for some of you guys they do, they're still remembering you, thinking about you, missing you, and still holding on to the love that they have for you, but they're just not taking any sort of action to be able to manifest this relationship back into the 3D. We do have the Patience card coming through here. That is Temperance in the traditional tarot, and that is tapping into Sagittarius energy, as well as my fire signs. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If any of those signs resonate with you, that could be coming through as the person that you're thinking about for this reading. With the Temperance card coming through, guys, that is time that is needed in this situation. Harmony and balance and healing is what is wanting to be restored in this connection, but the energies need to be equal from both people. You know, you can't be the only person that's wanting this to manifest back into union. Your ex has to want the same thing, but there is this barrier that is keeping you guys apart. Part of the reason why that is because they might either be confused about what it is that they want, or they just don't know what they want and they're numbing their feelings so that they don't have to face what's happening here. You know, that's part of the reason why there is stagnant energy, why there is no movement forward. And it definitely ended. So it's going to take time to see if your ex will be able to meet you halfway in regard to this situation. So you got to be patient, guys, to see how and what it is that they're planning on doing in the future, because it's just going to take some time. As of right now, there is no movement. But what I love about the Temperance card is that it brings forward the possibility of reconciliation for some of you. But again, that desire has to be equal from both sides. One person cannot want it more than the other. And if your ex is dealing with a lot of things right now in regard to money matters, health issues, career, money, you know, whatever is going on in their life that's challenging them, as certainly, especially in regard to this connection as well, being in separation, that is a part of the challenge that they are dealing with right now. And they feel possibly that they're being tested right now, that there's a lot of things going on in their life. They can't handle it. They're not in any position at this moment to handle it. So some of your exes are either drinking too much or exhibiting some sort of codependent behavior towards something or someone. Let's see what else. What else for my earth signs, please, in regard to an ex relationship, angels and spirit guides? What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? But yeah, they still miss you guys, you know. We do have the Truth card coming through here. That is the Judgment card in traditional tarot. Once again, we've got fire energy coming through with this card. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius once again. 2 major arcana cards coming through here. And this is indicative of a rebirth, a resurrection in a situation, a renewal. So for some of you, the potential for a reconciliation is possible, but your ex needs time to process how they're feeling and how they're going to go about manifesting the necessary changes in order to bring about that reconnection with you. You know, it's definitely a transformation that they're going through, and the situation itself, the relationship, although you guys are in separation right now, it is going through a transformation. It's going into a new phase, and perhaps for some of you guys that is a reconciliation, because with the Judgment card, this is somebody who is seeking reconciliation and forgiveness. So perhaps your ex did you wrong, whether that is through cheating, third-party situation, or whatever way, shape, or form they may have hurt you. They want your forgiveness. And ultimately, earth signs, it's up to you whether you want to welcome them back in and be able to forgive them for whatever action they had taken to hurt you. And if reconciliation is ultimately what you're wanting as well, I do feel eventually that it is mutual, but your ex needs a little bit more time to figure things out. They are evaluating the past, how things may have caused you guys heartbreak and grief and sorrow in the past. They don't really want to have to repeat those patterns, and so they're not ready to come towards you to be able to bring about the solutions that are necessary to fix this. Not at the moment anyway, but with time, I do feel that eventually they're going to be in a better mind frame to be able to do that and work through the issues that you guys dealt with, because they want your forgiveness. They want you to move forward as well, you know, and part of moving forward together is leaving the past behind and leaving your problems and whatever it was that caused the separation and distance, you know, just leave it behind and move forward, and hopefully move forward as a better couple, having worked through whatever those challenges were. So they are definitely taking their time, especially with the Temperance card right next to the Judgment card. They don't want to make any quick decisions. They want to take their time so that they know that when they come towards you, it's the right time. So things are going to get better. I do see that. They're trying to be honest with themselves and to trust their intuition that what they do next, as far as manifesting a reconnection with you in the 3D, they want to make sure that they are coming towards you as a better partner. They want to bury the past. They want to start fresh, because the Judgment card brings about new beginnings. And it's interesting how for the Judgment card, with this truth coming out, the ruling planet for the Judgment card is Pluto. And the Roman god of Pluto is the ruler of the underworld, you know, tapping into life, death, rebirth, sex, power, finding someone's personal freedom, you know, tapping into their own power and the choices that they can ultimately make to better this relationship and to better their life, especially for those of you guys who may have an ex who's just drinking too much and numbing their feelings, numbing themselves into what's really happening here. And part of what's happening here is that they miss you and that they still love you, but they can't decide when or what to do. So they need time. They just need time to figure all of this out. What else, please? We do have the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. This is tapping into coins, income, profit, vision, investment. So perhaps your ex has been working very hard at stabilizing themselves financially, planning for a better future. If they were tapped out financially before, they're working on that. That is partially perhaps one of the reasons why they're not coming towards you, because they are trying to better themselves. Especially if when you guys were together, money was an issue. But I do love that we have the Magician as the bottom card here, guys. With the Magician coming through, that is definitely tapping into air energy for some of you guys. So Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini for some. It doesn't have to be, but that is the energy of that card. It's somebody who is finally going to take action, finally going to take charge. The power to manifest change and desire is here. So when they're ready, I do feel, and it's just a matter of time before they take that first step towards you, to be able to start talking again, work through whatever the problems were that you guys had dealt with before. They want to accomplish things in their life now. So if when you guys were together, you may have felt that they just weren't doing enough, either in the relationship or in their life, I do feel for your ex, whoever this is coming through for, they are working on themselves slowly but surely in order to come forward and bring about this positive outcome that the Magician has the power to do. They definitely want to switch directions, and part of the switch there is to come back towards you. I do feel that. Because we've got a few references here, guys, that there is a romance that is going to be rekindled here. Part of the energies of the Magician could also be tapping into an ex who might have been a trickster, somebody that was being deceptive or manipulative. Some of you guys may not even want this person back. But if you do, and if you still have love for your ex and you want them back, the potential for reconciliation here for my earth signs is certainly here. You know, you've got your own free will as well, whether you want to accept them back or reject them entirely. Totally up to you. But for some, I do feel that your ex will eventually break through this barrier and finally make a decision to come towards you, and the choice is yours. Is it yes or no? It's different for everybody. So what is your choice? Do you want them back or not? That is your option in your particular situation, and you're going to be given the opportunity to make that choice. All right, guys, so let's grab some romance angels to add to this for my earth signs. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. What else can you bring forward for me in regard to an ex relationship for my earth signs? What else do we need to know in regard to ex relationships for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus? Please bring it forward for me. This could be the one, guys. This could be the one for you. You have romantic feelings as the bottom card, followed by express your love. So I do feel it's just a matter of time before your ex eventually reaches out to you. It is going to take time. Time is at play here. We do have that Temperance card that is ensuring that your ex takes his or her time to be able to better themselves, work through their issues in order to come back towards you as a better partner, as a better person. But what's coming through here, guys, is that this is the one for you. They still have a lot of love for you. They still have very romantic feelings for you. I do feel, those of you guys who are watching this reading, that you feel the same, that it's mutual, that ultimately you are wanting them back. You do feel either that this is your soulmate and or twin flame, and that the feelings that you've had for this person, it's always been there, regardless of the challenges that you guys have had to deal with. So that's coming through for some of you. All right, let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle, and let's see what else needs to come through in regard to your ex. And again, this is a timeless reading, no particular time frame for it. You could tune into this reading 6 months from now, and if it offers you guidance and clarity and makes sense for you, then take it. All right, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus? What else do we need to know, please? Bring it forward for me. Songs. Perhaps there are songs that remind you of your ex. And these songs are the very songs that come on for your ex as well. They hear it and they are reminiscing about the good times, feeling nostalgic, remembering when you guys were together. You guys may have favorite songs that you've enjoyed together. It's interesting for some of you. I feel that your ex may have either been in the music industry or have had something to do with music, whether they played an instrument. Interestingly enough, I'm hearing some of you guys had an ex who was a DJ. Take that for however way that makes sense. Yeah, but songs are very important. Music is playing an integral part in this connection. And it's definitely touching some heartstrings there, you know? Tapping into your feelings, and I do feel it's mutual. You're both still remembering each other. Still very much in each other's heart space, spiritually connected still, I feel, for some of you guys. What else, please? For my earth signs in regard to the ex, what else needs to come through? Angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. What else do we need to know here? Hummingbird, sweetness. When I see that hummingbird card, it reminds me of all the sweet memories, all the sweet times, sweet words that you guys have said to each other. And it's funny because when I see this, to me, it also reminds me of somebody who may have a sweet tooth. You know, it's funny, but that's what I'm feeling from that. And look at this, beautiful card. This is fate and destiny coming in here, guys. This is a fated union. You guys are meant to come back into each other's lives. This love story is not over, regardless of the fact that we have a pause here, regardless of the fact that we have a barrier here, and it doesn't matter that your ex may be confused at this time. They are working through their challenges on their own. So give them the space, give them the time to be able to do that. And I do feel when they're ready, they will reapproach you with a potential for reconciliation. And look at this bottom of the deck card. Beautiful. A rainbow and a renewal. Look at the next card, Red Rose Enchanted. So your ex may have been the type to shower you with flowers. Perhaps red roses are your favorite flower. Very romantic indeed, you know? And it's interesting with this rainbow card right next to it. It almost reminds me of a field full of red roses. You know, it's a beautiful image and promise of a better day in regard to this love connection, that you are in separation from your ex. I do feel that that is temporary. I do feel that that is short-lived, and ultimately things are going to get better for you in this situation. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some Lovers Oracle messages. What else do we need to know for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, angels? What else do we need to know, please, in regard to an ex relationship? What else do we need to know, please? All right. What do we have? Trust. Very important. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So let go of any sort of expectation. Let go of any negative thoughts that you might have in regard to this connection. Just let the universe do its thing. Trust in the process. You know that your ex is going to do the right thing and be able to manifest the type of union that you are both needing and wanting. Because once you let go of control, or the need for control in regard to how this is all going to pan out, it's going to transform the way it was meant to. And I do feel, for the most part, pretty positive energies here, guys, that it's going to be able to work itself out in a positive way. You're going to have a positive outcome in regard to the situation with your ex. I do feel that. All right, so let's grab some final thoughts for you guys from the Whispers of Love deck to close out your reading. So angels and spirit guides for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Some final thoughts, please. Final thoughts for my earth signs. And let me grab this bottom one. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Absolutely. Because not everybody is going to want to welcome an ex back. You know, and if things have been very difficult between you guys in the past, of course, there is a reason why there is a separation and distance here. And if the foundation that you guys built your relationship on was rocky, or it was just not solid, then you're going to have to reevaluate how you can create that more stronger and more solid foundation between the two of you, because you certainly don't want to regress. You don't want to take 3 steps back, you know. You definitely want to move forward as a stronger couple in a stronger committed relationship, and you both really need to be able to evaluate how strong your commitment is towards each other this time around. And we do have a new love coming in for you as well. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Interesting. So some of you guys have a career where you really do love what you do. So this is coming through for some of you guys who are investing a lot of your time towards your career as well. That is a love of yours as well. You know, we all need balance in our lives, and part of that balance is finding happiness in other areas of our life. And for some of you, it's your career. And of course, for some of you, you know, who are not wanting to manifest a reconnection with your ex, you do have a new love that may potentially be coming in for you. This could also be indicative of a new start in love, especially those who are wanting to reconnect and welcome in a reconciliation. You will have a second chance at love with your ex. So take that for however way it makes sense for your particular situation. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. What I do feel is that the potential for a reconciliation, for those of you who are willing to entertain that, it is certainly here. For those of you who don't, new love may potentially be coming in for you. All right, guys, so lots of great messages, lots of insight, lots of guidance coming through in this reading. I hope that it was able to help you for however way your situation is unfolding with your ex. And give me a thumbs up if this benefited you. And I'll be back soon, guys, with more readings. Take care, and I'll see you next time.